one thing that Lenny Albin from KTECH knows about, it's race bikes, and especially race bike suspension. During our visit to the KTECH booth at the Long Beach Progressive International Motorcycle Show, we got a chance to take a look at their KTR3 Superbike forks. These are the same forks that David Anthony and many other competitors will be running in the 2017 Moto-America season. Let's take a look.
Alrighty, one of the cool things for 2017 is in the Moto-America series, we are back in Superbike 2 full forks. Something that we haven't had in at least 5 years, I think maybe even longer. One of the things that we've been doing previously, even in the Super Sport or Super Stock or whatever it's been, is we've been putting the cartridges in the stock forks. Now in Super Stock, that's still going to go forward, but in Superbike, they're actually starting to allow full forks. People think, what's the advantage of a full fork? One of the biggest things is the cartridges inside are fairly the same, although we do have a new fork coming out with some new technology. But the biggest thing when you go to a full fork, you're looking at the quality of the components on the outside of the fork, the rigidity, the lack of stiction, and that is really the advantage of the front end. Stock components, you know, a lot of what you run into, like the upper tubes are cast, they have flex. When the bushings are trying to compass them, they actually cause more stiction. In some forks, in Superbike, they've actually had issues to where they've worn stock forks out, you know what I mean, because they're not built to a standard of the aftermarket. This is our KTR3 set of forks. This is actually what David Anthony is going to be riding on this year. Kyle Wyman will also be riding on our forks, as well as a few others. This is actually David's set of forks here, and one of the things you can see is how beefy the tubes are. These tubes are made from billet. They're not cast at all like the stock forks. You notice high quality chrome moly tubes with nitride on them. The feet are billet. The actual, so much design goes into here to where the feet actually have a certain amount of rigidity and a certain amount of flex to actually keep things like chatter and you know, to reduce chatter, to reduce the effect of the fork locking up, because it actually does have some flex to it. It actually has some torsional flex into the foot to make it work better. One of the things that has to happen though when you go to full forks is you have to go to full triple clamps. This is actually from Europe. This is actually one of MSS's triple clamps. These guys are from ProMach. They actually make triple clamps for ours. But here in the US, the best purveyor of triple clamps is Evol Technologies out of Idaho. They are actually making forks for a lot of the factory teams here in the US, and we do sell the Evols as well for guys that want to go to a full fork application. So they're actually in the process of finishing up their new triple clamps. So really neat technology. We do have a new version coming out that'll be a little surprise coming up about January, February. With a whole new technology. We do offer this right now with our 25mm cartridge inside and our DDS cartridge inside. And then we will have a new one actually somewhere around January, February.
If you want to see more videos from our coverage of the Long Beach Progressive International Motorcycle Show, go to youtube.com/cyclesportstv. And don't forget to like and comment on our videos. To keep up with all our new content, including some cool new 360 VR videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel. You can also keep up with what we're doing by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Periscope.